Hey everybody, you're watching Ready Set Drone, and today I have the Potensic Wings quadcopter. It's a little foldable quadcopter, and we're gonna check it out and see how it does, so stay tuned. So thanks to Potensic for sending me this little guy. It comes in a nice little box, actually. I do like the form of this. I have not opened this one yet, so I'm gonna see it for the first time right here. There's the instructions. I guess it's the U29S. It's got some pretty detailed directions up here on the top, and some foam, some more foam. And hey, there's the little guy. It's pretty tiny, actually. Folds down really nicely. A little bit of, let's see, these guys just fold out like that. Okay, so it looks like you got to download the Potensic app, and there is a QR code in the instructions to do that, or you can just search Potensic, P-O-T-E-N-S-I-C, which I've just downloaded. Got it open here. Gonna go ahead and scoot this stuff over so I don't hit it. And let's see, it looks like this device just pops in right here, and then this opens like this, and then your phone goes right in here like so. So it's a pretty good fit. Feels pretty solid, like it's not going to go anywhere. That spring is pretty tightly wound, and I'm going to go ahead and the power switch is here on the left of the Potensic logo. Maybe I need to hold it down for a second. There we go. And then you go down, up, down. Now it's bound, and that's pretty standard for these kind of quads. And I'm going to go ahead and go into my Wi-Fi and find the Potensic. So the Potensic's Wi-Fi network is called UDI RC FPV. So I got that. Now I'm going to go back to the Potensic app. All right, and now I've got a live view of the camera in the Potensic. There I am. Hey, look at that. I'm on 3 cameras. It looks like the camera is actually adjustable, so you can actually tilt it up and down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and calibrate the Potensic here by pulling the right stick down and to the right. You can see the lights blink. That means that it's all leveled and calibrated. I'm going to roll a little bit of video and fly it around the office a bit and see how it does. Whoa. Now, a couple things. It does have a headless mode. And, all right, I just put it in headless mode. Okay, so one other important thing to note on the remote control, there is a headless mode button, there's an auto takeoff, there's a photo and a video button, and I'm gonna hit the video. Yeah, and the video starts the video rolling here. Also, if you push down on the right stick, it gives you different flight rates. That's flight rate 1, flight rate 2, and flight rate 3. So it's gonna give you least aggressive, middle, and most aggressive flight. They're all still self-leveling, so none of them are that hard. So I'll go ahead and put it in 1 and see if I can feel the difference. So take off, got the video rolling. Yeah, and 1 is pretty gentle. And I have to say the FPV on this is not bad. It's you know, there's a little bit of lag because it's coming over Wi-Fi, but not a terrible amount. Let's see if I fly it over here where I'm out of sight a little bit. Bring it back down the hall here. up over myself. It is also really good with its height, meaning that like it basically stays at whatever height you have it at. I'm not having to adjust the altitude at all. It must have a barometer in it to do that. See if I can bring it right through the shot here. I hit the stand that the mic's on. Whoops. Let's see how it did. Okay, everything looks all right. It's actually the second time I've crashed it in here, but the more violent time. Everything seems okay. Let me see if I can take it off and test it one more time to make sure. Yeah. All right, so before we wrap it up, I thought we'd take it for a little flight outdoors. It's a nice calm night, a little warm, but not too bad. So we're gonna start the video on the Potensic, and here we go. Called Bug the Dog. Oh, that's called Hit the Tree. All right, so just to wrap up, the Potensic Wings U29S is actually a pretty fun little drone. As I said, it's got a little bit of heft to it, which tells me that it's got some decent build quality. I crashed it several times. It did okay. A little bit of breeze. It seemed to do just fine. Was great for indoor flying. Definitely folds up into a nice small form factor if you do it correctly. So that one first, this one next. Oh, this one, and then this one. You can see it's pretty tiny once it's all folded up. The remote is also fairly small when you take the holder out. The app is decent. You're not going to be able to race FPV with it, but you can see a pretty good view on your phone over Wi-Fi. And for a beginner drone, I'm pretty impressed. The footage is okay. It isn't the best by any means, but for a drone of this price, and the fact that it records locally to a micro SD card is actually good, because that means you're going to get less of that laggy, staticky kind of recording when there's no micro SD and it's all doing it on your device. So I do like the Potensic Wings U29S. It's solid little drone, flies just fine indoors and out. The app is solid, and it's a lot of fun, and certainly compact enough that you could put it into any kind of little zipper bag and take it with you and fly it just about anywhere the opportunity presents itself. If you like this video, I hope you'll give it a like. If you want to ask some questions, feel free to comment below and let us know your thoughts about Potensic and this little guy if you have one. And of course, be sure to subscribe to Ready Set Drone if you want to see more videos about drones and RC goodness. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
But still stupid.
Oh, it's like a fan on my head. Feels really good.
I would just take it. Wow.
All right, now I'm in rate 1. Rate 2. And rate 3. And then here's how you land this guy.